Hey guys, I am running really behind on videos here. I have gotten a number of packages in, I would say, over the last few days, but I have not made it to my apartment complex's office to pick up said packages because they're too big to fit in my mailbox by maybe just like this much. So this is the first time I have been over to the office, so I have, I think, 3 videos that I need to film and upload. No, 4 videos that I need to film and upload tonight, and then 1 that has already been filmed but did not upload correctly. And even though I tried to upload this, I think it was last week, YouTube did not inform me of this until today, and then it sent me like 5 error messages. So we are going to start with, if you cannot guess, an order from the 1407 Planners. This order was placed during their 24-hour flash sale that was held last, oh gosh, when was this held? Let's see if I can find the receipt here. Looks like this order was placed on 1/11, so it is a little bit of a ways back, but I am very excited for this one. I've got a number of items in here. The inserts were the only item included in the sale. They were 25% off, which makes them for a killer deal. So we will get into here. Here is the box. Obviously, it's got the pretty pink paper, and then it's got the pockets and the pink Fiona clip, and then it's got the information on the Tula 12, which is their line of covers that they have available, and also some information about where to find them online. Now, I do not believe that I've shown this anywhere yet, but I did pick up one of their Tula 12 covers. It was the brown one. Oh, that's cute. Little die cut from the Christmas kit, I believe. So, stick that in there. So, looks like we've got a freebie in this order, and this freebie is a roll of washi tape. It is a circus one. It says jumbo popcorn, and we've got peanuts. And now I have buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, even though that's nothing to do with the circus. But that's a really decent sized roll of washi tape, and that was my freebie with this order. So super stoked about that. And then here is my order of inserts. As you can see, I went a little bit overboard. But like I said, they were 25% off, which doesn't happen every day. So instead of being $6, they were $4.50 a piece, and it was a great opportunity for me to stock up because I am now running 3 B6s, and none of them carry less than 5 inserts. So let's get started, see where we're at. The first one I picked up was a wish list. I have mentioned a couple of times, but I am getting married this year, and this is one of the things that I wanted to have just so that my fiance and I can kind of keep track of things that we want. And this is honestly more for my mom, I would say, than me, because we're practical in the aspect that we would rather just go out and buy what we need or what we want than wait. And then we get chewed out because we don't leave anything for people to get us for gifts. So this is a way for us to keep track of that, because we will also, neither one of us have the best of memories. We'll say, oh, we need this, or I want this, and then we will completely forget about it. And when we're asked, we can't remember. So it's got, as you can see, the 3 little options here. It's got a line for the item, the price, and where it's at, and then a check mark to put where or when you have gotten the item. So that's really great. I love this. I believe these are each 30 pages. So this is like a page of paper, and then folded in half, and I think there's about 30, I can't even remember how many pages are in here right now. So that's the wish list one, and I'll have to decorate all the covers, obviously. This one is, and thankfully for me, all of these are labeled on the bottom right here, so if you ever are not, well, if you did not know that, you can always just check on the back here to see what you've got here. So this is the undated week on 2 pages, and this is with the 1.5 or 1.5 with dot grid is what is on the receipt. So this is what I got. These are actually bigger boxes than what I use right now. If you've seen the inside of what I use right now, I have the one that has the habit trackers on the bottom left. So these boxes are all shorter. They're longer than the Saturday, Sunday ones, but they are shorter. These are going to be great because this is going to allow me to do more of a list format and also put bottom washi in here, which I'm really excited about. I already run habit trackers in my Erin Condren, so I don't actually use them so much, but I had picked those up in a D-stash. But, so as you can see, these are great. These are going to be perfect. And what's really nice about the length on these is that on the Monday through Friday ones, it'll be very easy to use a full box sticker meant for Erin Condren, because with the ones I use right now, while I can use one, I'm left with very, very little space left over, and this gives me plenty of space, even with a full box on here. I wouldn't be able to do that with Saturday, Sunday. It would probably take up the entire thing, unless I'm doing, like, the list version, which I have another video to film later tonight, and I feel like I might have... There, perfect. I have a Cheerful Planner Girl video to show you, or to do tonight, so let's see. Yeah, so this looks like it must be just the size of a full box. So if you're doing a checklist version like this would work really perfectly. It might be a little bit bigger. I'm having a hard time figuring that out from this. My depth perception kind of sucks, but... So we've got that. So I might have to invest in some full box checklists like this, just a full sheet of those, so I have those for weekends, because these would be really great for weekends, I think. And then you can just pull those into spreads. So I got that one. Next up we have the mood tracker. I have anxiety, unfortunately, and depression, and BPD, and a whole mess of things. So this was something that was really intriguing to me. This is a monthly mood tracker, so you would put the month in here, and this is then the day of the month, 1 through 31. It says May right there, which is obviously morning, afternoon, evening. And then it's got a key, so what you would do is you would take a different colored pen or pencil, and you would write right here what symptom you're tracking, and then you could do, I think, one of two ways. The way I will probably do it is I will actually not only use this to track my mood, but also to track pain. And I have been out of frame for probably half of this now that I realize that. So, again, morning, afternoon, evening. I will use this to track pain as well. So what I will do is I will, well, maybe I won't. I don't know how I'm going to do this quite yet, but it's got the full sheet on the other side. That's the dot grid, which is great. So I can track, you know, like pain levels, like on a 1 to 10 scale here for, my daily I have anxiety headaches daily, so I can track like the level of pain that is, and then when I have a migraine thrown in with that, which perfect storm right there. So again, this is more than a year's worth, so this will be great here. So really excited to get that one put into use. I'm probably going to hold off on starting that until February, purely because we are at January 24th already, and it doesn't make sense to waste just for 6 days, and I honestly can't remember what I was feeling 20 odd days ago. This one I picked up, this is the Daily Health and Wellness, and this is what this one looks like. Each one of these pages is a page, or is a day rather, so you'd write the date and then your hydration levels. It also has a spot for meds and vitamins for morning, afternoon, and evening, a daily health/mental checklist, activities. I use this to track work typically, and then exercise. Sleep, I have not quite figured out how I use this one yet, or how I want to use this one yet, so let me know. Drop me a comment if you have used something similar and how you would track on this. And then it's got another section here for mood, so you can put just like basic mood information in here, and then also food, obviously, so that one's great there. Next up, this guy was on clearance for $2, so I did pick him up. This is the Sassy Classic Christmas. So this is going to get put away for a little bit, but it's just it's a mix of different sheets. It'll be my my notes kind of brain dump one that I'll use starting in probably November of next year, or this year. So, but it was on clearance, so I decided to grab that. This one is another week on 2 pages. This one is with boxes. I have a feeling this might become my new best friend. I like the fact that each one of the boxes is the same size. but you also have these extra boxes on the side here, as well as the stock grid spacing down here. So I can think of a number of ways to use this, and I can think of a number of spreads that I'm really excited to use. Unfortunately, I still have like 2 months left in my current insert before I can get to this bad boy, and then I think I'm going to use this one last because I want to get through that other one first. So we'll see how that goes, and if I can hold out or if I end up pulling this guy in here as the next one I use. I have a feeling I won't last, but I'm excited to try this one out. The boxes are really intriguing to me. There's also one that I did not pick up that I'm intrigued by, and that is the Weekender one, which is the boxes of Monday through Thursday are this size, and then the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday ones are about the same size of this page, if I remember the layout on that correctly. So, got that guy. This one is the Meal and Grocery half page, and I did actually get in a D-stash the Meal and Grocery full page, so I'm going to show you both of those here. I did not get that in this order, but I got it for about like $3 in a D-stash, so I wanted to see which I prefer. I have a feeling that I'm going to prefer this one. And this is, like I said, the half page. And what that really means is that you have your meal, your plan for your meals on one side, and then your grocery list here on the other side. So that is 1 week on one page here. And then in comparison, and how's this phrased? Oops. Meal and Grocery, rather than just Meal and Grocery half page, this one has your meals on one page, and the opposite page has your grocery list. So this would be more of a, if you need more of a comprehensive list. This one I would say is more of a, okay, I've already got more of the groceries and I'm just looking for a few specific ingredients. Obviously you're going to get more weeks out of this one because of the fact that each page is a week rather than it being a 2-page week. So I'm going to play around with both of these. I think I'll start with this one probably. And then obviously I'll go into this one just to see which one works better for me. We tend to keep a pretty well-stocked pantry around here, so I have a feeling this one is going to suit my needs just fine. And if I get to the end of this and find that to be the case, I know a couple of people who would love to try one of these out, or I might just do a giveaway here because I am going a little bit overboard on what I am stocking up on. There's just too many sales, you guys. All right, next up, this one is one that I have needed for a long time. This is the passwords. B6 insert. It has a selection for the site, your username or login name, password, and then also notes. So this is great because their number of passwords that I have to change for work is absolutely insane and really annoying. And also have to be changed like every 30 days. Like seriously, that's really, really annoying. Like I have to, when I log into my computer, I have to change my password every 30 days because it expires on me. So this guy is going to be my best friend because, you know, there are some sites that I only log into once a year. Like for example, I just filed my taxes and the hell I remembered what my password for the TurboTax or H&R Block or whatever the heck I used was. I log in there once a year, maybe. Well, yes, once a year. All right, and then the last one we have is the contacts and address books, or address book. So this is, I'm all the way through. It's got a spot for name, address, phone number, email, birthday, and social media info. So I think what's really cool about this is that you could use this in a lot of different ways. I know I'm going to use this specifically to track my internet friends. I am a gamer girl, if that has not been said. I don't believe it has, actually. So I will use this to keep track of, there are some friends that I've never actually met in person that I am closer to than people I have known for many, many a year. And I think that's rather funny and confusing to a lot of people. But I have actually found the version of me, like my twin in attitude, mindset, and all of that, who lives in Tennessee. And she is, I would say the only difference between us is that she says bless your heart instead of swearing. As terrible as that sounds, that's about the only difference I can find between us. So it's gonna be nice. We send each other just like care packages a lot, and we swapped cookies and stuff for Christmas. So it'd be really nice to have this rather than having to text her, "Hey, where's your address?" or "What's your address?" every time, because I never actually translate those from my text messages into my phone contact address book. So physical copy. Here we go. So that was my haul for their 24-hour sale. I got, like I said, these for $4.50 a piece, so it was still a pretty expensive order, I would say. But at the same point in time, I saved $1.50 on each one of these, and this is 25% on inserts is a really decent sale for these guys. They do not have sales very often, and so I was really excited to stock up because this is going to last me for at least half of the year. For most of these inserts, if not 3/4, for like the B6s, because I've already got a couple of those. And then there are some that I won't use every day. Like I won't necessarily track my health and mental checklist. Like this one I might not use every day because it's already going to be tracked on a lot of other things. And then this one is obviously going to be more than a year, so I won't have to buy this until maybe, I don't even know how many pages are in here, April or May of next year. So it's really going to be, I think, a good investment, and I would definitely recommend the 1407 planners as a company for you to check out if you are into if you're looking into printed inserts and don't feel like printing your own. They have great products. They have amazing customer service, and they've got some pretty cool washi and kits too. So definitely check them out if you have not already. I will have to snap a picture of my B6. It is this one, the brown one in the back right here, if you can see that. It is absolutely amazing and gorgeous, and I love him so, so much. So, whoops. Definitely check them out if you have not already. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to get this guy finished up and edited and then uploaded, and then I will move on to, I believe I have the Cheerful Planner Girl next on my list. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy.